कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। तस्यारविन्दनयनस्य पदारविन्द किञ्जल्कमिश्रतुलसीमकरन्दवायुः अन्तर्गतस्वविवरेण चकार तेषां संक्षोभमक्षरजुषामपि चित्ततन्वोः। नेहयत्कर्मधर्माय न विरागाय कल्पते, न तीर्थपदसेवायै जीवनपि मृतो हि सः। प्रसङ्गमजरं पाशम् आत्मनः कवयो विदु, स एव साधुषु कृतो मोक्षद्वारम् अपावृतम्। तितिक्षवः कारुणिका सुहृदः सर्वदेहिनाम्, अजातशत्रवः शान्ताः साधवः साधुभूषणाः। सतां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायना कथा। तज्जोषणादाशपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति। हासं हरेरवनताखिललोकतीव्र शोकाश्रुसागरविशोषणमत्युदारम्। सम्मोहनाय रचितं निजमाययास्य भ्रूमण्डलं मुनिकृते मकरध्वजस्य। मद्गुणश्रुतिमात्रेण मयि सर्वगुहाशये मनोगतिरविच्छिन्ना यथा गङ्गाम्भसोऽम्बुधौ। लक्षणं भक्तियोगस्य निर्गुणस्य युदाहृतम् अहैतुक्यव्यवहिताया भक्तिपुरुषोत्तमे। सालोक्यसारष्टिसामीप्य सारूप्यैकत्वमप्युत दीयमानं न गृह्णन्ति विना मत्सेवनं जनाः। यन्नामधेय श्रवणानुकीर्तनाद्यत्प्रबलनाद्यत्स्मरणादपि क्वचित् स्वादोऽपि सद्यः सवनाय कल्पते, कुतः पुनस्ते भगवन्नुदर्शनात्। अहो बत श्वपचतो गरीयान् यज्जिह्वाग्रे वर्तते नाम तुभ्यम्। ते पुस्तपस्ते जुहुः सस्नुरार्या ब्रह्मानुचुर्नाम गृह्णन्ति ये ते। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for your kind association. We will continue our study of Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 29, Text 18 onwards. Again, Srimad Bhagavatam 3.29.18. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Kapiladev, is giving instructions about devotional service and explaining about devotional service to his own mother, Shri Devahuti Devi. Text 18. आध्यात्मिकानुश्रवणा नाम संकीर्तनाच्च मे आर्जवेनार्यसंगेन निरहं क्रियया तथा. Translations and purports by our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Shri Srimad Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagwan Shri Kapila Dev is saying, a devotee should always try to hear about spiritual matters. Adhyatmika anushravanat. Anushravan means to hear from one's guru, to hear from one's spiritual master in a submissive way. Anushravanat. And Adhyatmika means we should hear about spiritual topics, not material topics. We should hear about spiritual topics and should always utilize one's time in chanting the holy name of the Lord. Nama Sankirtanachame. We should always chant the names of Krishna. The Lord is saying you should always do my kirtan. Kirtan is of different types. Kirtan means to glorify. Kirti means glory. Kirtan means to glorify. There can be Nam Kirtan, where we chant the name of Krishna. Nam Kirtan. There can be Leela Kirtan, where we explain the different pastimes of the Lord. There can be Guna Kirtan. Guna Kirtan means to describe the qualities of Krishna, his gunas, divine qualities. So there can be Guna Kirtan, there can be Nam Kirtan, there can be Leela Kirtan. We can talk about Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's qualities, and we can simply chant and sing Krishna's holy names. All these are kirtans. And Lord Kapil Dev is telling us, instructing us that bhakti, devotional service, means to always do Krishna kirtan. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in conclusion, in the very end, Shri Shukdev Goswami says, Kaler dosha nidhe rajan, astiyo eka mahan guna, kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangha param rajat. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, our dear Mukta Sangha Prabhu. His name is to be found in Srimad Bhagavatam. Kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangha param rajat. By doing kirtan of Krishna, one can attain the highest destination. Mukta sangha param rajat. We become free from this material world. Sangha means bad association. Mukta sangha means free from bad association. We become free from bad association, which means we become liberated, and param vrajat. We attain the highest planet, Krishna Lok, Vaikuntha. Even though Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, Kaler dosha nidhe Rajan. Hey Raja Parikshit, Sri Shukdev Goswami is saying, Kaler dosha nidhe. Kali Yuga is a nidhi of ocean. It's a ocean of faults. Ocean of faults. Kaler dosha nidhe Rajan. Astiyo eka mahan guna. Although there are so many dosh, so many faults in Kali Yuga, there is one good quality about Kali Yuga. And the good quality about Kali Yuga is simply by doing Krishna Kirtan, one can attain the highest destination. One can become free from all these bad qualities and attain the highest destination. So here also, Lord Kapil Dev is advising us, Nama Sankirtana Chame. Chame means my Kirtan, not Kirtan of some demigod, not Ganpati Kirtan, not Shiva Kirtan, not Durga Kirtan, not Indra Kirtan, not Surya Kirtan. Even we may do Surya Namaskar, but we'll chant Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. एक भरोसा एक बल एक आस विश्वास. There should be one bharosa, one faith. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि एकेह कुरु नंदनम. सर्वधर्मान परित्यज माम एकम शरणम व्रज. हरि बोल. His behavior should always be straightforward and simple. Arjavena means one's behavior should be very straightforward, very simple. This politics, dupliciousness, diplomacy, being two-faced, lying, scheming, इसको ऐसा बोल उसको वैसा बोल फिर इसको 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 ये मत बोल उसको वो मत बोल अरे all this is called kapatata, and Krishna doesn't like this kapatata. Devotees are very simple. Duryodhana used to come and ask every evening, Yudhishthir Maharaj, my dear brother, yes Duryodhana, so what is the view tomorrow? What is the military arrangement you have planned tomorrow in the Kurukshetra war? Yes brother, I will tell you. Tomorrow we are doing like this, we will attack from here, Arjun will be here, Bhim will come from here, like everything he used to tell. This was Yudhishthir Maharaj. Very saral. Then after Duryodhan went, then Duryodhan used to leave. Then Krishna used to call another meeting where he used to not include Yudhishthir. And they would completely change the battle strategy for the next day. But Yudhishthir was so dear to Krishna. Krishna became the messenger of Yudhishthir. Krishna became the younger brother of Yudhishthir. Krishna became the friend of Yudhishthir. Krishna became the advisor of Yudhishthir. Hari bol. Saralta hi Vaishnavta. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said. Saralta hi Vaishnavta. It means Vaishnav, a devotee, is one who is very simple and straightforward. Not crooked, complicated, complex. No. Arjavena. Lord Kapil Dev is saying a devotee should be very simple, straightforward. Arya Sangena. Arya means devotee. Arya means devotee. Advanced devotee. Srila Sanatan Goswami tells the glories of Srila Haridas Thakur in the Ante Leela chapter 4 of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by saying, Achara prachara namera karaduhi karya tumi sarva guru tumi jagatera arya. Jagatera arya Srila Prabhupada translates as the most advanced devotee in the whole world. Srila Haridas Thakur was the most advanced devotee in the whole world. So arya means a devotee. Arya Sangena. Lord Kapil Dev is advising us that we should associate with devotees. We should associate with devotees. This is very important because sometimes we go for sadhu sangha, we go for nice spiritual retreat, and then we go for a mundane vacation also. Hare Krishna. Manye kunjara sauchavat. That is like the bathing of an elephant. The elephant will bathe in the Ganga, and then after bathing in the Ganga, the elephant will come out and put all dust and dirt and mud on its body and pray even the family members. Hari bol. So similarly, we can go for a nice spiritual retreat and then we say, okay, now spiritual retreat is done. Now material retreat. Now let me go on a cruise. Let me go here. Let me go for a movie. So then attaining Krishna will take a long time. Becoming spiritually realized will take a long time. It is good that we are associating with devotees, but it is better if you associate only with devotees. Hare Krishna. Now, association doesn't mean that when the neighbor says, hey, how are you? And we don't respond. I don't have to associate, non-devotee. Not like that. In Vyavhar, in day-to-day dealings, one can exchange pleasantries, one can speak what needs to be done, what needs to be spoken. That is all right. That doesn't count as association. Association means when you spend too much time with them, discuss life, discuss philosophy of life, discuss what they are doing, discuss aspirations, discuss ambitions, discuss intimate details, plans, life plans. That is called intimate discussion. So, where did you go on vacation? And what did you do? And how do I go there? And how do I make this booking? Can you share the Airbnb link? This is called intimate association. This we should not do. Hey man, I must tell you, I had a great vacation. Good for you. Good for you. Hari bol. All right. Nice. See you later. So we have to be careful when we associate with non-devotees. We have to keep it very business-like, very professional and cordial, but not get deep. Hey, why don't you come over for dinner? That is not very healthy. Non-devotee association will not take us anywhere. Will not take us anywhere near Krishna. Will take us in the opposite direction. So Bhagwan Kapil Dev is saying, Arya Sangena, associate only with devotees. And if that was not clear, Srila Prabhupada says, he should avoid the company of persons who are not spiritually advanced. In case there is some doubt in the mind, Prabhupada tells the other way also. Associate only with devotees and do not associate with people who are not spiritually inclined. Because associating with them will simply dampen our own spirit of devotion. And he is not envious and friendly to everyone. Nir-ahankar. Nir-ahang kriyaya means without false ego. Ahankar means false ego. Nir-ahankar means he doesn't have false ego. He doesn't envy others. He's friendly to everyone. Now, Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, in order to advance in spiritual understanding, one has to hear from authentic sources about spiritual knowledge. It doesn't matter what Seven Habits of Highly Effective People book says. It doesn't matter what Chicken Soup for the Happy Soul book says. These are all um, these are all speculations and opinions of people who have not controlled their senses. Are we going to put faith in their words? We cannot. We cannot put faith in their words. But these are the words of Bhagavan. These are the words of Srimad Bhagavatam. Here, Shri Bhagavan Uach, here the Supreme Lord has said these instructions for our sake. We should take them very seriously. Lord Kapil Dev is saying, always hear about spiritual topics from the spiritual masters. Utilize your time in glorifying the Lord, chanting the holy name of the Lord. Behavior should be straightforward and simple. Don't envy others, be friendly to others, but avoid the company of those who are not spiritually advanced. You can be cordial, you can be kind to them, but don't associate with them. Srila Prabhupada further says one can understand the reality of spiritual life by following strict regulative principles and by controlling the senses. Vacho vegam, manasakrodha vegam. Srila Rupa Goswami begins his instructions, his Upadesh, with emphasizing the necessity to control the six urges. To have to control it is necessary. That one be non-violent and truthful, refrain from stealing, abstain from sex life, and possess only that which is absolutely necessary for keeping the body and soul together. One should not eat more than necessary. One should not collect more paraphernalia than necessary. Atyahara prayashasya prajalpo niyamagraha janasangasya laulyam cha shadvir bhakti vinashyati. Six things spoil our devotion. Srila Rupa Goswami writes in Nectar of Devotion. He should not talk unnecessarily with common men. And he should not follow rules and regulations without purpose. If you are following any rule and regulation, we should know why we are following it. If you're doing Ekadashi, you should know why you're doing Ekadashi. If you're chanting 16 rounds, you should know why you're chanting 16 rounds. If you're trying to maintain celibacy, you should know why you're trying to maintain celibacy. If you're not partaking intoxicants, you should know why you are not indulging in intoxication or gambling or meat eating. Everything we do, we should have a reason. If we keep short hair, there should be a reason why we keep short hair. If you're wearing kurta, there should be a reason why we are wearing a plain drab kurta made of khadi. Everything we do should have a reason. We are studying Bhagavatam, we should know, we should be convinced why I am studying Bhagavatam and why I am studying Srila Prabhupada's translation and purports. We should be convinced about everything and we should do everything out of our own choice. Not because it is fashionable, not because there is peer pressure. We should be convinced that I know this is right for me, I'm convinced about it, and I'm doing it out of my own volition, out of my own free will. Then it is sustainable. Otherwise, just by force, nigraha kim karishyasi. Just force and suppressing one's true feelings will not be sustainable. He should follow the rules and regulations so that he may actually make advancement. We follow rules and regulations so that we make advancement. All those rules and regulations are actually meant to help us make spiritual advance. I have tried to go for satsang in track pant. I have tried to go for satsang in yoga pant and t-shirt. And I have gone in kurta and dhoti. And you may call this psychological, but I have experienced every single time that when I wear dhoti and kurta, I feel sattva gun, I feel mode of goodness. And when I wear anything else, it's little hard to experience mode of goodness in those clothes. Why? Because when I see wear kurta, I remember Prabhupada. That Prabhupada used to wear kurta. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada used to wear kurta. All my Guru Varga wear kurta. I can imagine my Guru Varga in kurta. So I'm following the parampara, I'm wearing kurta. I cannot imagine my Guru Varga in jeans, denim, or yoga pants. I have only seen them in dhoti. Either the Brahmachari dhoti or the sannyas marking. So when we wear dhoti, there is sattva gun. When we sit cross-legged, we can easily cover our feet and not show them to the Vaishnavas or the deities. With dhoti, it is very easily possible. है ना? When you wear yoga pant or track pants or denims, there it's not possible. So everything we do has a reason. We should think about it, we should deliberate, and we should be convinced before we follow it. Why am I wearing tulsi mala? All these things we should be convinced. In the next paragraph, Srila Prabhupada says it is especially mentioned here, Nama Sankirtanacha. One should chant the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Either individually or with others. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given special stress to chanting of these holy names of the Lord as the basic principle of spiritual advancement. Mahaprabhu wants us to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And Srila Prabhupada said, another word used here is Arjavena, meaning without diplomacy. A devotee should not make plans out of self-interest. Of course, preachers sometimes have to make some plan to execute the mission of the Lord under proper guidance. But regarding personal self-interest, a devotee should always be without diplomacy. And he should avoid the company of persons who are not advancing in spiritual life. Arya means one who is advanced in spiritual Krishna consciousness. We should avoid company of devotees also who are not making an attempt, honest attempt to make advancement. Hare Krishna. They are lukewarm devotees. If we associate too much with them, we will also become lukewarm. We can pray for them, but we should associate with devotees who are serious about Krishna consciousness. A man is known by the company he keeps. Hare Krishna. If we associate with devotees who are lukewarm, they barely manage to get their rounds done. They are not so much interested in going deep in Krishna consciousness. You meet with them, and the topics they choose to talk on are generally mundane topics. Then that is not really favorable association. A devotee should not be proud of his acquisitions. The symptom of a devotee are meekness and humility. You see a devotee, meet a devotee, spend few minutes with a devotee, you come to know whether this devotee is advanced or not. Hare Krishna. Pride is something that really displeases Krishna and deprives us of Krishna's mercy when Krishna sees pride. Whereas meekness and humility attracts Krishna. Dinera adhika daya kare Bhagavan, pandita kulina dhanera bada abhiman. I was talking to a devotee and he said one devotee was having some confusion. One devotee was having some confusion and I spent 5 minutes with that devotee and all confusion was gone. Hare Krishna. The devotee is telling me. I spent 5 minutes with the devotee and all confusion gone. I preached away all confusion gone. Nashta moho smritir labda. Mat prasadat. So, we have to be careful of the pride that comes from being a devotee, being a preacher. The symptoms of a devotee are meekness and humility. Srila Prabhupada says. Although spiritually very advanced, the devotee will always remain meek and humble, as Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and all the other Vaishnavas have taught us by their personal example. Jagai madai haite mui se papishta, purushe rakita haite mui se laghishta. Haribol. Text 19. Mad dharmano gunair etaihi परिसंशुद्ध आशयः पुरुषस्याञ्जसाभ्येति श्रुतमात्र gunam himam. Bhagavan Kapila is saying when one is fully qualified with all these transcendental attributes, all these qualities that we discussed, when one is decorated with all these good qualities, and his consciousness is thus completely purified. Parisamshuddha ashaya. Ashaya means heart, consciousness. When the consciousness is completely purified, Chidadarpana marjanam. Aro kabe nitai shander karuna hoibe. Vishaya chhadiya kabe shuddha habe man. When the ashaya becomes parisamshuddha, completely purified. Shuddha means purified. Samshuddha means completely purified. Samyak rupena shuddha. He is immediately attracted to simply. He's immediately attracted simply by hearing my name and hearing of my transcendental quality. Hari bol. Anjasa Shrudamatra Gunam Imam. Just by hearing about me, just by hearing about my name or my qualities, my activities, immediately gets attracted naturally, like iron gets attracted to magnet. Hari bol. You don't have to teach iron to get attracted to magnet. It's natural. Just gets drawn to the magnet. Similarly, a pure devotee is attracted to Krishna. Why? Because he's completely purified. If the iron is covered with plastic and plastic and plastic and plastic and cloth and cloth and cloth, and then you bring the iron near the magnet, because there are so many layers in between, the iron may not show, may not demonstrate its attractiveness towards the magnet. But you remove all the coverings in between that separate them and bring them close. So similarly, because a devotee is completely purified, all those layers are removed. Nashta prayeshu bhadreshu. All the layers are gone. Then there is attraction to Krishna. Shruta matra gunam himam. Anjasa abhyeti. Very easily he is attracted to me. That is the quality of a devotee. How do you know who is advanced? You ask the devotee, Prabhuji, can I share a verse from Bhagavad? Yes, please, please. Prabhuji, can I share a past? Yes, 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 please, please. Prabhu, can I share a pastime? And when you're telling the pastime, no, that is not a devotee who has love for Krishna. Devotee who has love for Krishna, devotee who has made advancement, will be very eager to hear about Krishna. Once I texted a devotee, Prabhu found a great verse in Bhagavatam, can I share? That devotee was very busy. He said, Prabhu, I said, I know you're busy right now. When can I share this verse with you? He said, Prabhu, if it's a Bhagavatam verse, the time is now. Send it immediately. I may be busy, but I want to hear this verse. That is a devotee who is making advancement. Krishna is top priority. Hare Krishna. So Bhagavan Kapil Dev is saying, when one is fully purified and one has all these devotional qualities of humility, meekness, and straightforwardness, no false ego, has heard from Guru about spiritual topics, then such a person is immediately attracted upon hearing my name and my qualities and pastimes. In the beginning of this instruction, Lord Kapil Dev explained to his mother, Shri Devahuti, that Madguna Shruti Matrena, simply by hearing of the name, quality, form, etc., of the Supreme Personality called Bhagwan, one is immediately attracted. A person becomes fully qualified by all transcendental qualities by following the rules and regulations, as mentioned in the Shastra Vidhi. We have developed certain unnecessary qualities by material association. By mundane association, we have developed bad qualities, undesirable qualities, anarthas. But by following the process of bhakti, one has become purified. Chetudarpana marjanam, Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. To develop transcendental qualities, one must be free from contaminated qualities. If you want to be clean, we should be free from dirt. Text 20. Yathavatarato घ्राणम् आवृङ्क्ते गन्ध आशयात् एवं योगरतं चेत आत्मानं avikariyat. As the chariot of air Vata Rath, as the chariot Rath of air, Vat, carries aroma. You offer nice mogra or jasmine flowers. So much fragrance is there. Just now before class, I was watering our mogra plants. And just by spraying water, maybe some wind was also blowing, such amazing fragrance was coming from the flowers. And I had to remind myself they are not offered yet. They will be offered tomorrow. So, just as wind carries aroma from its source and immediately catches the sense of smell, Ghanendriya. Similarly, one who constantly engages in devotional service in Krishna consciousness can catch Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, who is equally present everywhere. It is like tuning into Krishna's frequency. If there is a FM radio, you have to tune into the right frequency and then you can hear. Wi-Fi also, you put the right password and immediately it will connect. Put wrong password, it will not connect. Similarly, when we are constantly chanting about Krishna, thinking about Krishna, Krishna Smaranam, Krishna Kirtanam, Krishna Shravanam, then Krishna empowers us that we are always able to be in tune with Krishna, in sync with Krishna, in harmony with Krishna. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says that Lord Krishna is the Kshetrajna present in the body, as mentioned in 13th chapter. And Super Soul is present everywhere also. Andantarastha Paramanu Chayantarastham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. Individual souls may disagree, but the Super Soul Paramatma, being equally present in every body, is unchanging or avikari. Krishna is called avikari. Atmanam avikariyat. Krishna is avikari. Our body undergoes vikar, transformations, changes. But Krishna is avikari. Krishna's body is Sachidananda, spiritual. Therefore, Krishna's body does not undergo transformations that a material substance undergoes. Material substance undergoes transformation in the form of creation, comes into being, grows, stays for some time, produces byproduct, then dwindles and disappears. Krishna does not have this vikars. And only by bhakti we can understand Krishna. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Only by devotional service and full Krishna consciousness can one understand Krishna. Otherwise, mam tu vedana kaschana. 21. Aham sarveshu bhuteshu bhutatmavasthita sada tam avadnyaya mam martyah kurute archa vidambanam. Very important verse. Bhagavan Shri Kapil Dev Muni is saying, I am present in every living entity as a super soul. Aham sarveshu bhuteshu bhuta atma avasthitah. I am situated as super soul with every living entity. If someone neglects or disregards avadnyaya, if someone disregards avadnya, disregards the super soul who is everywhere and engages himself in the worship of the deity in the temple, that is simply vidambanam. It is simply imitation. You are neglecting Krishna in the heart. You are neglecting Krishna in the heart of others. You are neglecting Krishna who is present everywhere. And you are simply focusing on the Shri Vigraha in the temple. That is imitation. You are just pretending. In the temple, Krishna is watching. In the temple, all the devotees are watching. The whole world is watching. So we are nice devotee. But at home, where nobody is watching, in our room, nobody is watching, then all nonsense is going on. That is not real devotion. Because when we do that, when we engage in nonsense, when we are alone, we are disregarding the Paramatma who is present. Haribol. Krishna consciousness means to be conscious that Krishna is watching me every time. Leave a real devotee all alone with high-speed internet, full freedom. The devotee will only tune into Krishna. Satsang. And a person who is not a sincere devotee, someone who is careless and reckless and insincere, will use that opportunity to indulge in Maya, indulge in non-devotional activities. Someone comes, delete history. हाँ बोलो क्या कीर्तन देख रहा था But can we cheat Krishna? We can cheat the whole world. We can even cheat ourselves. Sometimes we become so used to telling lies that we also start believing the lie. मेरी गलती नहीं है. We really believe that मेरी गलती है. Ravan really believed that he has a right on Sita. Hiranyakashipu really believed that he could kill Vishnu. He really believed he could kill Vishnu. Hare Krishna. It's not that Shishupal was acting. Shishupal really believed that Krishna was a rascal. Hare Krishna. What to do? This is the nature of the mind. We can cheat ourselves. We can cheat others. We can lie to ourselves. We can lie to others. We can convince the whole world. But we cannot cheat Krishna. And in Krishna's court, my dear friends, there is no appeal. In Krishna's court, there is no lawyer. Krishna is the supreme transcendental autocrat. Autocrat. He's not a democrat. Oh, all the crores of people are his fans. छोड़ दो इसको. गोलोक वृंदावन लेके आओ. बहुत सारे क्रिकेट फैंस है इसके. Krishna is not a democrat. Krishna is a supreme transcendental autocrat. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said. Krishna is autocrat. He does what he wants. Swarat. We have to align to Krishna. Not that Krishna will align to us. Correct, Janani Mataji? We have to align with Krishna. Not Krishna will align to us. We have to align. Man proposes and Krishna disposes. That is a Siddhanta. So we should not avadnya, we should not ignore, neglect, disregard Krishna who is present everywhere. Isn't it beautiful to know that Krishna is with me all the time? The whole world will misunderstand me, but Krishna will understand me. Isn't that great? Doesn't that give so much peace and shelter that Krishna knows? Whole world will misunderstand me, but my Krishna knows what I am doing. Krishna knows what is in my heart. And therefore, I will be a good devotee. Hari Bol. Shri Krishna, Sharanam Mama. Sarvasya Chaham Ridhi Sannivishto. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, in purified consciousness or Krishna consciousness, one sees the presence of Krishna everywhere. Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mai pashyati, tasyaham pranashyami, sachamena pranashyati. So we should not just see Krishna in the deity form, we should see Krishna everywhere. Srila Prabhupada says, a devotee should try to understand everything in relationship with Krishna. Nirbandha Krishna sambandhe, yuktam vairagyam uchyate. And try to serve everything in that spirit, yukta vairagya. To serve everything means to engage everything in the service of Krishna, because Krishna owns everything. Sarva loka maheshwaram. Ahami sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurevacha. Text 22. Yomam sarveshu bhuteshu santam atmanam ishwaram hitvarcham bhajate maudhyat bhasmanyeva juho tisaha. One who worships the deity of Godhead in the temple but does not know that the Supreme Lord as Paramatma is situated in every living entity's heart. Ishwara sarvabhutana vrajadesha arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. One who doesn't understand this, that Krishna is present as Paramatma in everyone's heart, must be in ignorance and is compared to one who offers oblations into ashes. Oblation should be offered in the pure fire of the yajna. If we offer oblations in the ashes, there is no fire there. That is useless. Because Agni is the Vahan, which carries our offerings to Vishnu. So if one worships the deity in the temple, but disregards or does not know that Krishna is present in everyone's heart as Paramatma, then one's worship in the temple is useless, like offering oblations on ashes. This is important. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, one offers sacrifices by pouring clarified butter into a fire and chanting Vedic mantras. But even if there are Vedic mantras and all conditions are favorable, if the clarified butter is poured on ashes, then such a sacrifice will be useless. In other words, a devotee should not ignore any living entity. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada cared even for the hippies. Srila Prabhupada cared for everyone. Srila Prabhupada cared for the Indians. Srila Prabhupada cared for the Americans, Europeans, Muslims, Christians, Jews, everyone. Srila Prabhupada went to Iran. Srila Prabhupada went to London. He went to New York, San Francisco. Everywhere Srila Prabhupada went. He went to Japan. He went to Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, everywhere. You name it. Because Prabhupada cared for everyone. 23. द्विशतपरकाये मां मानिनो भिन्नदर्शिनः भूतेषु बद्धवैरस्य न मनः शान्तिमृच्छति. One who offers me respect but is envious of the bodies of others and is therefore a separatist. Bhinna Darshinah, separatist, Bhinna Darshinah, never attains peace of mind. Na manah shanti mrichati, never attains peace of mind because of his inimical behavior towards other living entities. Bhuteshu baddha virus, because he has got vairya, he has got enmity towards other living entity. That person's bhajan, Hare Krishna, will not fructify. He is offering respect to Krishna. He is offering respect to Krishna, but that will not serve the purpose because he is envious towards Krishna when Krishna is present in others' hearts as Paramatma. For example, if someone gives a kiss on the right cheek and slaps on the left cheek, are you crazy? What are you doing? So one is offering nice respects to Krishna in the deity and then hating Krishna who is present in the hearts of other living entities. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. But that's what we do. Mandir mein Bhagwan, Jai Jagadisha Hare. And then we come out and then we decide how to defeat competition, how to destroy this person, how to spread rumors about him, how to express envy. All these inimical, unhealthy, competitive feelings are ultimately directed towards Krishna. Because Krishna is in everyone's heart. Krishna is everyone's father. So वनित प्रभु, अगर कोई वंश के प्रति द्रोह करता है तो आपके प्रति भी द्रोह कर रहा है ना. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि वंश के प्रति द्रोह करे और आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड हो. असंभव. तो सभी जीव भगवान के बच्चे हैं. पिता हम अस्य जगताम, माता धाता पितामह, गीता जी में भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं. लॉर्ड कृष्ण इज द फादर ऑफ एवरीवन. सो इफ वी हेट एनीबडी, that means we don't love Krishna. Simple. One who loves Krishna is Suridam Sarvabhutanam. Titikshava Karunika Surida Sarvadehina. Ajata Shatrava Shanta Sadhava Sadhu Bhushana. A real devotee is friend to everyone. Srila Prabhupada was friend to everyone. You are ever well-wisher. Haribol. Prabhupada came for the meat eaters on cargo ship 40 days, suffering heart attack, and never went to cardiologist after coming to America. He didn't care. He just wanted to serve people who don't even knew, people who did not even know him, people who did not care for him. Srila Prabhupada came for them. That is a real Vaishnava. That is a Vaishnava who loves Krishna because he's seeing Krishna in everyone. स्थावर जंगम देखे ना देखे तारा मूर्ति सर्वत्र है निज इष्ट देव स्फूर्ति. Bhagwan Kapil Dev Singh, one who worships the deity in the temple but does not know Supreme Lord Paramatma, everyone's heart, is compared to one offering oblations in ashes. One who offers me respect, verse 23, offers me respect, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Bhagwan ki Jai ho, but is envious towards others. He is a Bhinna Darshana. He is a separatist. He doesn't share my vision. He is a separatist. And such a person will never attain Shanti, will never attain peace. What is the peace formula in Bhagavad Gita? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Suridam sarvabhutanam nyatva mam shantim richati. We should know that Krishna is everyone's well-wisher. Krishna owns everything and everyone and every planet and every resource. Krishna is the proprietor, Krishna is the enjoyer, and Krishna is everyone's best friend, including my best friend. One who understands this, that person can be really peaceful. Hari Bol. In the purport, in Srila Prabhupada says, in this verse, two phrases, Bhuteshu Baddha Vairasya and Dvishata Parakaye are significant. Dvishata means to have dvesh. Parakaya means towards other people's bodies. I will kill. In Atlanta, Vanit Prabhu, downtown where I work in the hospital, to snatch $10 from a woman's purse, a man slit her throat and killed her outside our hospital. And then he was running, he fell, and then he was brought to the hospital. Police brought him to the hospital handcuffed, and I was a doctor taking care of him. So I asked him, why did you do this? Why did you slit her throat? And then you were running and you fell, hurt yourself, got a fracture, and he could not run. Police came and caught him and brought him to the hospital. He said, I really wanted to do cocaine. How much did you get from the purse? $10. $10 के लिए he kills a grandmother. She's somebody's grandmother, somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's wife. The value of that woman's life in the eyes of this man was less than $10 because he wanted to do cocaine. Vague, urge, mana vague. Mind says cocaine. Okay, for cocaine I will murder anybody. So this is called dvesh towards others. You hate others. You don't value them. Such a person can never be peaceful. Now what? He didn't get cocaine and now he will spend life in jail without parole. Haribol. Cannot have peace. Dvishata parakaye. To envy other people's body. Why you have money? I need that money for cocaine. Bhuteshu baddha vairasya. Bhuteshu baddha vairasya. Just to have enmity towards anybody. It could be boss. It could be anybody. It could be neighbor. It could be somebody, business competitor. We should not hate anybody. A devotee doesn't hate. A devotee's vision, therefore, must be perfect. Never envious or inimical towards others. Because if we experience envy towards others, we can never be happy. Why? Envy is like a fireball that we are holding. I have got envy towards you. But who are you burning? That envy is harming you only. आप विष को धरे बैठे हो. Matsarya रूपी विष. Envy is like a poison. Why should we hold it? Let's give it away. It is especially mentioned here that a devotee must be free from all violence. Jiva himsa. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended that a devotee not commit violence to any living entity. And then Prabhupada also says, then what about plant killing, vegetarians? That is bona fide because Krishna has निर्धारित, कृष्णा ने भगवान कृष्णा ने निर्धारित किया है वो आहार हमारे लिए. Krishna has decided that, allotted that diet for us. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. And we offer it to Krishna, so there is no sin. Also, plants don't feel pain like the animals do because animals have a developed nervous system. Prabhupada says a devotee must realize the universal presence of the Lord. It's very important that we realize Krishna's presence everywhere. Text 24. Aham uchchavachair dravyaihi kriyayotpannaya naghe naivatushyer chitor chayam bhutagramavamaninah. Bhagwan Sri Kapil Dev Muni is saying, my dear mother Devahuti, Mata, even if he worships with proper rituals and paraphernalia, a person who is ignorant of my presence in all living entities never pleases me by the worship of my deities in the temple. बार 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 भगवान उसी बात को दोहरा रहे हैं. Krishna is repeating the same instruction that you can worship my deity, no problem. But if you are envious towards other living entities, you hate other living entities, that deity worship will never please me. And our success in spiritual life is to the degree we can please Krishna. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Atha pumbir dujashreshtha varnashrama vibhagasha. Swanushtitasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. Whatever we do according to varnashram system, the Samyak Rupana Siddhi, the complete perfection of that is when Krishna is pleased. Hari Toshanam. Toshanam means when Krishna is pleased. Hari Toshanam. When Krishna is pleased, we are successful. If Krishna is displeased, whole world may say, Wah, Wah, Wah. Badhiya kaam kiya. But if Krishna is displeased, and Krishna knows everything inside. If Krishna is displeased, it is failure. Real love and devotion is accepted by Krishna. Many valuable foodstuffs may be presented to a person, but if the person is not hungry, all such offerings are useless for him. Similarly, we may offer many valuable items to the deity, but we have no real sense of devotion. If we have no real sense of devotion, no real sense of Lord's presence everywhere, then we are lacking in devotional service. In such a state of ignorance, we cannot offer anything acceptable to Krishna. We cannot serve Krishna properly if we don't have the proper consciousness. Therefore, we should protect our heart. Vanit Prabhu, we have to protect our heart. कभी मन खट्टा नहीं होना चाहिए किसी के प्रति. We have to protect our mind, protect our heart at all cost. We should not let ill feelings enter our heart. सबका भला हो, सबको भगवत प्राप्ति हो. Let everyone attain Krishna. Let everyone make spiritual advancement. I don't envy anybody. I don't wish misfortune for anyone. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ji Maharaj taught us how to pray. Would you like to know? I wish the highest good for my worst enemy. Haribo. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ji Maharaj, being a pure Paramhamsa Mahabhagavat, pure devotee, doesn't have any enemy. Ajatashatru. By my enemy, he means to say those who consider him enemy. For them, I wish the highest good fortune. I wish the highest good fortune for the worst enemy. This is Mahabhagavat. This we should pray like that. Let everyone make spiritual progress. Let everyone attain Krishna. Let everyone get Krishna prem. I don't envy anyone. I don't wish bad for anyone. No one. Sabka mangal ho. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. हे गुरु, हे गौरांग, मुझे बस सेवा करनी है. I just want to serve with love. Hari, Guru, and Vaishnavas. 25. Archadavarchaye tavat Ishwaram mam swakarma krit yavanna veda swaridhi sarvabhutesh avasthitam. Performing his prescribed duties. Performing prescribed duties. One should worship the deity of the Supreme Personality of Godhead until one realizes my presence in his own heart and in the hearts of other living entities as well. Hari Bol. Bhagwan Kapil Dev is saying you worship your deities with love until you realize that Bhagwan Krishna is present in my heart. He is my Ishtadev in my heart. And, oh, he is present in everyone's heart. Sthavar Jangam dekhe, na dekhe Tara Murti, Sarvatra hai nija Ishtadev Spurti. If someone's Ishtadev is Radharaman, worship Radharaman, worship Radharaman, worship Radharaman, worship Radharaman, worship Radharaman. To the extent that you are in your workplace and Radharaman is there in my heart. My Radha Shyam Sundar are there in my heart. They are with me. They are never leaving me. And then we meet somebody, oh, look, he's a wonderful person. Radha Shyam Sundar are living in his heart also. Oh, Radha Shyam Sundar are living in his heart also. Radha Shyam Sundar are here also. That is the perfection of life. Bhagwan is saying, Bhagwan Kapil Dev is saying, perform prescribed duties, worship the deity, and realize that our Ishtadev, worshipable Lord, is in the heart, our heart, and in the hearts of everyone. Worship of deity of the Supreme Personality of God is prescribed herewith, even for persons who are simply discharging their prescribed duties. There are prescribed duties for everyone: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprasthi, Sannyasi. One should worship the deity of the Lord until one appreciates the presence of the Lord in every living entity. That is the aim of life. The word Swakarmakrit in this verse is very significant. Swakarmakrit is one who engages in discharging his prescribed duties. Manit Prabhu, आप गृहस्थ आश्रम में हो. So your prescribed duty is to go, work, earn money, roti, kapda, makan, family को, and ठाकुर जी की सेवा. ठाकुर जी की सेवा. Eating, everybody is eating prasad, everybody is living according to dharma, everybody is doing Nam Kirtan, everybody is taking Krishna prasad, everybody is standing in front of Thakurji at least once or twice a day, singing Gaur Arti, Narsimha Arti, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and living according to the principles of dharma, living honestly working, waking up in the morning, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, singing Ashtakams, doing our work, and weekends going to Mukta Sangha Prabhu, Ben Salem, Bhakti Vriksha, participating in satsang. We come in a group. At home, we practice individually. On the weekend, we go in a group and we practice it together. Therefore, Prabhupada wanted us to come together also. Sripad Ayendra Prabhu said, when we chant at home, it is like taking a tablet. And when we go to Ben Salem Bhakti Vriksha and we participate in Harinam Sankirtan with so many dozens and dozens and dozens of devotees, it is like taking the medicine IV. Hari Bol. It's more powerful. So we should do both. Every day not possible because we are Grahastha, but we live according to Dharma. We don't cheat, we don't lie. We wake up early in the morning, we chant, we worship Gaur Nitai, we do our work, we take Krishna Prasad, offering it to Krishna. We do Aarti, we associate with devotees, we do some seva, we hear about Krishna, we read about Krishna. We take care of our body, which Krishna has given us. We exercise so that we can take care of our body, engage it in bhajan nicely. Just like a car, you have to maintain the car. I am not this car. I am not this body. Yes, we are not the body, but we are in the body right now. And we have to utilize this body in bhajan. So we have to take care of it. Give nice prasad, exercise, live active life. Just like a car. Car can give nice service, but we have to maintain it. Make sure the air pressure is good. Keep putting gas when the gas gets low. We have to do oil change. So many things we have to do. You have to wash it, keep it clean. Same thing for the body. Keep it clean, keep it well maintained. It needs good food, it needs exercise. And then utilize this body in bhajan. And then weekends you go and associate with Srila Prabhupada's greater family. Do some seva there. Practice Krishna consciousness. Chant Hare Krishna, Kirtan, Katha in the association of devotees. And then come back. In this way, we live our life. As we grow older, we reduce our material duties, material prescribed duties. We increase our spiritual duties. We increase our spiritual activities. And when we retire, we stop material activities and we engage only in spiritual activities. And then we die. Hari Bol. And then we get Mukta Sangha. Mukta Sangha Param Rajit. Hari Bol. Prabhupada says something very important. No one should be lazy under the plea of devotional service. Just because I am a devotee, we should not become lazy. We should work hard. We should be busy. We should provide for the family. We should give donations from our income. No one should be lazy under the plea of devotional service. One has to execute devotional service according to prescribed duties. Swakarma Krit means that one should discharge the duties prescribed for him without neglect. Hari Bol. So if we have chosen Grahastha Ashram, then we have to take care of our family, Serve Thakurji at home, serve Krishna, and serve the society also. Serve the sannyasis. Because Grahastha ashram is the only ashram where there is facility for earning money. Brahmacharis don't earn, Vanaprastha devotees don't earn, and sannyasis don't earn. So we have to do our duties nicely, and Krishna will give us full mercy. Krishna will be pleased with us. This is Krishna's promise. These are Krishna's instructions. If we follow Krishna's instructions, then Krishna will be pleased with us. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for this wonderful class, Prabhuji. Hope you can hear me, Prabhuji.
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Prabhuji, we were talking about seeing Krishna in everyone. So, and in that sense, we pray for everyone. And we take care of some people who is surrendered. So why that point comes, like only people who is surrendered, I will take care. If you're not surrendered, I will not take care. So that kind of is there. Even Krishna expects surrender. Sarva dharma parityajya mamekam sharanam raja aham ta sarva papabhyo moksha. So that surrender is expected even by Krishna. So how can we understand that he is so selfless and we pray and help and guide everyone to get near Krishna?
Hare Krishna. We have to understand this Siddhanta in a very mature way. Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji. Here we are being told not to be inimical or envious towards towards any living entity, because in every living entity's heart, Krishna is living. And everyone is part and parcel of Krishna. So we should not hate anyone. That is being told. We should see Krishna's presence everywhere. But that doesn't mean that we can physically go and embrace and serve everyone. That is not possible. For example, if there is a dacoit, the dacoit is inimical towards us. So we know that Krishna is in the heart of that dacoit. So we just pray that the dacoit gets good intelligence. When Jayadarath came and abducted Draupadi Devi in the forest, their Gurudev, Shri Dhaumyacharya, was right there. And as Jayadarath was carrying Draupadi away, Dhaumyacharya from his kamandal was taking sacred water and sprinkling and chanting the names of Lord Vishnu for protection of Draupadi. Protection of Draupadi. That may Krishna, who is in the heart of Jayadarath, give Jayadarath good intelligence. May Krishna, who is in the heart of Jayadarath, protect Jayadarath so that Jayadarath doesn't get very lusty, bad intelligence whereby he may violate the dignity, the modesty of Draupadi. See? This is how Dhammacharya is praying. He is praying for Draupadi's protection and he is praying to Lord Vishnu, who is in the heart of Jayadarath, to make sure that Jayadarath doesn't get those feelings that I want to molest Draupadi. Hari Bol. So Krishna is in Draupadi's heart, Krishna is in Jayadarath's heart. But see how Dhaumyacharya, Shri Dhaumya Rishi, how he's praying, how he's dealing with two people. Draupadi, who is the wife of his disciples, who is a very saintly, pure devotee, and Jayadarath, who is a very wicked, lusty rascal. So we deal with different people the way their nature is. But deep down, we know that Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is in the heart of Osama bin Laden. Krishna is in the heart of everyone. That we know. Some people choose to listen to Krishna. Some people choose not to listen to Krishna. Those who turn a deaf ear to Krishna, we keep away from them. Those who are receptive to Krishna's dictations, we associate with them. They are called devotees. And those who choose to ignore Krishna, they are called non-devotees, and we avoid their association. But we know that Krishna is there with them also. And we pray that in some lifetime everybody becomes devotee. We pray that may even the worst terrorists, may they also become pure devotees someday. Potential is there in every jiva. Nityananda Prabhu saw the potential in Jagai Madai. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the potential in the Pathans we are reading in the morning. So we deal with people according to their nature. A dacoit comes, we are not going to open the house. Sorry, I see Krishna in your heart, come inside. No, he will slit our throat. Like that man in downtown Atlanta who slit the throat for $10 of a grandmother. And that boy was hardly in his early 20s, must be 21, 22-year-old boy. So such people we are not going to embrace. We will not let them inside the house. Correct? We deal with people based on their nature, based on their temperament, but we know that Krishna is in their heart. We don't forget that fact and we don't wish bad for them. We may wish that they get punished so that they are rectified for their good. Narad Muni punished Nalakuer Manigrave for someone who is so handsome, beautiful, to make them into trees is a very severe punishment. But that is what they required for purification. So punishment has to be coupled with mercy. Punishment should lead to elevation. When punishment leads to degradation, it is envy. तेरा नाश हो, तू मर जा, तू नष्ट हो जा. That is punishment with vindictiveness. There is revenge. You just want to simply punish because you are spiteful, you are angry towards that person. But that is not real punishment. Such a person doesn't have the right to punish. Who can punish? That person can punish whose punishment leads to elevation. That is the criteria. Punishment must lead to elevation. Krishna will come and he will kill. But Srila Rupa Goswami says in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, out of the 64 qualities of Krishna, one quality of Krishna is Hatari Gati Dayaka. Hari Bol. Krishna will kill somebody, Ari, who is his enemy, Gati Dayaka. But he will give Sadgati even to the person who is the enemy and he is killing that person. Hatari Gatim Dayaka. That is Krishna's quality. He will give supreme Gati, supreme destination, even to the enemy, Ari, who Hata, he will kill. Hatari Gatim Dayaka. So we should remember Krishna, but we should deal with people according to their nature. When someone is surrendered and you want to give that person time, you want to serve that person, that is natural. Because that's how you have to triage. That's how you have to divide your time. If you give your time to someone who is not receptive, who is not wanting to listen, who is not surrendered, you're wasting your time. It's like pouring water on a rock. If you pour that water on a fertile soil, a nice tulsi plant will grow there. Haribol. So you have to choose where you're going to put the water. You have limited water. You have limited time. So yes, it is natural to give time to people who are, I also associate with people who are like-minded. Otherwise, there are only 24 hours in a day. How much time can you give to others? So you have to ration your time. It's called triage. You ration, like your household budget. You have certain income, you save some money is for food, some money is for utilities, electricity bill, water bill. We have to ration everything. Similarly, we have to ration time. You have 24 hours. 2 hours you chant. 1 hour you do puja seva of Thakurji. You need 2-3 hours to take care of yourself, to bathe, wear clothes, brush your teeth, cook, eat, prasad, all those things. And then some time is for maintaining the house. People may work 8 hours in the office. You need 6 hours to sleep, all those things. So you have to ration. So how much time do you have for service? How much time do you have to chit chat with people, to talk to people? So we have to ration our time, make a dincharya schedule. And it is okay to allot time to people who are receptive. That's how you utilize your time wisely. Otherwise, it's pouring water on a rock. Nothing will grow. Haribol. Does it answer your question, Adari?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So there is
Thank you so
difference
much.
between seeing Krishna and going and embracing somebody. Haribol. When that,
But Krishna,
what was the name of that boy? The hippie who used to do LSD, Prabhupada's roommate? John or something?
David,
Huh?
David.
David. When David attacked with a knife, Srila Prabhupada just picked up his typewriter and ran. है ना? But then there were hippies who were interested. Prabhupada was cooking for them, washing their plates, inviting them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, come, Bhagavad Gita class. है ना? So you have to see Krishna's, Prabhupada saw Krishna's presence in David's heart. Haribol. Prabhupada is a pure devotee. But he was choosing not to listen to Prabhupada. So Prabhupada avoided his association, withdrew. Yudhishthir listened to Krishna. Duryodhan did not. So Krishna came on Yudhishthir's side. Haribol. So those who listen to Krishna, who is in their heart, we associate with them. Those who choose not to listen to Krishna, who is in their heart, we keep away from them. Until the time when they start listening to Krishna. ठीक है? Hare Krishna. Kamal
Hare
Gopika
Krishna.
Mataji. Last question, then we'll stop.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी
प्रभु क्या
दंडवत
हुआ?
प्रणाम।
राधा गोपीनाथ प्रभु, you have become shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. You're sitting like that. Hari bol. Yes, Kamal Gopika Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। So Prabhuji, this question is regarding last on Monday's
We could not take
Tuesday
it.
class
Mhm.
regarding the Saristri Sarupya. Prabhu asked you, na, but it's still not clear to me when we talk about the Samipya or Salokya or Sarupya or Srastri. So when you are on the same planet, Salokya, right? Then when you are on the same planet, then we says that everybody has the Chaturbhuj form, same as the Lord Narayan has.
Let me explain, Kamal Gopika Mataji. So there are 5 types of reflection. Sayujya means to merge in the
Yeah.
effulgence of Krishna, in the Brahma Jyoti. That devotees don't want, because then there is no relationship with Krishna. We want a relationship with Krishna. Now we want to go where? We don't want to go to Vaikuntha planets. We don't want to go to Ayodhya planet. We want to go to Golok Vrindavan. Aradhya Bhagwan Vrajesha Tanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam. You want to be with Srila Prabhupada, then you have to go to Golok Vrindavan. You will not find Srila Prabhupada in Vaikuntha or in Ayodhya. Our dear Prabhupada, Param Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada is in Golok Vrindavan. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is in Golok Vrindavan. Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur Mahashaya, Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Chakravarti Pad, Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, all the 6 Goswamis, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, they are all Manjaris in Golok Vrindavan. So you want to go to Golok Vrindavan. Now in Golok Vrindavan, example of Sarupya Mukti could be a Gopsakha who has a physical form like Krishna, 2-armed form. Or if you go to Vaikuntha, it could be the Vishnu Dutas who have a 4-armed form. Jai Vijay have similar form to Lord Vishnu with some minor differences. Not minor, some significant differences like Shrivatsa Mark and Kaustubh Mani. That is Sarupya Mukti. Now, let's say the dust at Krishna's feet or Krishna's dhoti or Krishna's flute, they are with Krishna, Samipya, very close to Krishna, or Krishna's cows, Krishna's calves, Krishna's monkey. Krishna has monkeys also. Krishna has sheep also. Krishna has buffaloes also, according to Srila Rupa Goswami. So they are Samipya. They are very close to Krishna. They are Krishna associates. Krishna takes them for herding in the forest every day. Krishna brings them back. Krishna ties them. Krishna milks them. They have got Samipya Mukti, but they don't have Sarupya, isn't it? Then there is Krishna's flute, Krishna's paraphernalia, Krishna's necklace, Krishna's rings, his armbands and everything, anklets. They are also they have got Salokya. They are on the same planet as Krishna, but they don't have Sarupya Mukti. Then there will be some devotees who have the same opulence as Krishna. Krishna has 9 lakh cows. There are other devotees also whose parents have lakhs and lakhs of cows. They also live in similar homes in Vraj. So like that. So they have Sarashti Mukti. And but they may not have Sarupya. For example, someone may be a gopi. The gopi has a female body, Krishna has a male body. So it's not exactly the same form as Krishna. So like that. And sometimes things overlap. For example, there may be a Vishnuduta who has four-armed form. He's living on the same planet, Salokya. He has Sarupya also. He may have Sarashti also. So this is what I was telling our Shamchandra Prabhu on Tuesday. That some muktis may overlap and some are distinct. So like that. I hope this is makes it more clear. Kamal Gopika Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, means it's not necessary that when we say that you go the Vaikuntha, then everybody has the four arms. So there also variety. There are also means some. So in in Goloka only cows and gopis and gopas are there. But in what about the other Vaikuntha Loka? Do we
So
have?
Vaikuntha also there are other living entities. For example, Lakshmi ji has got many maid servants who assist her in cooking for Lord Narayan, who assist her in serving Lord Narayan. Also, there is mention that in the Kshir Sagar, in the ocean of milk, where in Shvetadweep, Lord Narayan is sleeping on Anantashesh Bhagwan with Lakshmi ji doing Pada Sevanam. In that ocean of milk, also Kshir Sagar, also there are many living entities who are devotees, like fish and tortoise. So they are there. So those mentions are, but predominantly in Vaikuntha, most of the Vishnu Dutas, Vishnu Parshads will have four-armed form. And the associates of Lakshmi ji will have a form like Lakshmi ji. And they assist Lakshmi ji like that. But we want to focus on Golok Vrindavan always. Ara
And
Bhagwan Brajesha Tanayas Taddhama Vrindavanam. Mamastu Vrindavana Eva Vasaha. श्रीमद गुरोरष्टकमितदुच्चै ब्राह्मणे मुहूर्ते पठति प्रयत्न यस्तेन वृंदावन नाथ साक्षात सेवैव लभ्य जनश्वन्ते एवरी मॉर्निंग ब्रह्म मुहूर्त प्रभुपाद taught us to pray Guru Ashtakam Falashruti Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Yes, Padaji.
in Krishna Loka and Golok Dham is the same.
Yes, Krishna Loka is Golok Vrindavan.
Golok. Okay,
In
Prabhu.
Golok Vrindavan there are many divisions. There is the um, Nitya Navadvip, which is also a part of Golok Vrindavan. There is the Nitya Jagannath Puri, which is also part of Golok Vrindavan. There is the Nitya Dwaraka, which is also part of Golok Vrindavan. And then there is the Gosht Vrindavan, where there is Vraj Bhumi, where Krishna, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maiya, Radharani live. And there also there are divisions. There is the Gopi Vrindavan and there is the Nivritta Vrindavan. In Gopi Vrindavan, there are the Maharashtra Lila takes place where Krishna dances with so many other gopis. There is what is there? Chandravali also is there. There is Shaibya. All those Vipaksha gopis are also there. But then we have our um, Navanivritta Nikunja within Vrindavan, where it is only our Swamini Srimati Radharani with the Ashtasakhis, Ashtamanjaris, and their eternal pastimes take place. Their Chandravali doesn't come. Like that. So within Golok Vrindavan also there are many Prakosh. Prakosh means sections are there. And we have to meditate on the Prakosh where our Radha Sham Sundar are there with the Ashtasakhi. Srila Prabhupada gave us that. In Vrindavan temple we have Lalita Vishakha, Radha Sham Sundar. Shama Gauri Ange Dibo Chandane Ragandha Chamaradu Labo Kabe Heri Mukha Chandra Gathiya Mala Tiramala Dibo Dohar Gale Adhare Tuliya Dibo Karpura Tambule Lalita Vishakha Adi Jata Sakhi Brinda Agyaya Koribo Seba Charanaravinda. Shri Champak Manjari, who is Shri Narottam Das Thakur in Gaur Lila, has written this. So this is our meditation. The Navanivritta Nikunja. Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur says there are three Vrindavans. There is the Goshta Vrindavan, where all the Sakha pastimes take place. There is the Gopi Vrindavan, where there are so many different gopis, Swapaksha, Vipaksha. And then there is the Navanivritta Nikunja, where Radha Krishna Prana Mora Yugala Kishore Jivane Marane Gati Aranahi Mor, where there is Tara Madhe Hema Pitha Ashtadale Beshtita Ashtadale Pradhana Naika Tara Madhe Ratnasane Bosiya Chendui Jane Shama Sange Sundari Radhika. There you will find O Rupa Lavanya Rashi Amiya Pariche Khasi Hasya Pari Hasya Sambhashane. Rup Manjari, Rati Manjari, Lavanga Manjari, Vilasa Manjari. They are all having their wonderful pastimes. So Ashtasaki Ashtamanjari, Radha Sham Sundar in Navanivritta Nikunja Vrindavan. This is our meditation. Hari Bol. And
Beautiful.
if we don't get to go there, then we don't want. Salokya Sarashti Samipya Sarupya Ekatam Apyuta Diyamanam Na Grinanti Vina Navanivritta Nikunja Sevanam Jana. Hari Bol. That is very wonderful. Shyam Chandra Prabhu, Radha Sham Sundar ki Jai. Hari Bol. Shripad Ayendra Prabhu roared from the Vyasasan. Please understand, don't misunderstand. Understand, don't misunderstand. Shripad Ayendra Prabhu roared from the Vyasasan, from the Vyaspeeth of Krishna Balram Mandir, to hell with Vaikuntha. To hell with Vaikuntha. Hari Bol. To hell with Vaikuntha. Mamastu Vrindavana eva vasa. Na yoga siddhir na mamastu moksho Vaikuntha loke pina parshadattvam prema pinasyad iti chetaram tu mamastu Vrindavana eva vasa yasmin maharasa vilasa lila na prapayam shriraphi satapobhi tatrollasan manju nikunja punje mamastu Vrindavana eva vasaha. Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Chirayu Prabhu ki Jai. Chirayu Prabhu is joining us from I don't know where. Gupta Vrindavan.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.